Hey guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to share with you how to create this makeup look using only products which are under 500 rupees. So I've created this very pretty, beautiful and simple and elegant makeup look using only affordable products which are under 500 rupees, and they're also easy to find. I will link all the product links in the description box so that you will find them easily. It's a very subtle and pretty makeup look with really shiny and glittery eyes. So now let me show you how I achieved this makeup look with just affordable products. So firstly, let's prime our skin, and for the primer I'm using this Blue Heaven primer, and I'm just going to take a little amount of primer onto my fingertips and then just warm it up between my fingers and apply it all over my skin. Now for the foundation, I'm using this Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 128, and I'm just going to take a little amount of this foundation on the back of my hand, and then with the help of a beauty blender, I'm just blending this foundation all over my skin. Now after applying the foundation all over your face and neck, now it's a time to apply the concealer, and for the concealer I'm using this NYX HD concealer, and I'm firstly applying this concealer under my eyes just to hide my dark circles as well as to brighten up the under eye area. And then I'm going to apply this concealer on the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, center of the forehead as well as on the chin area. And after applying this concealer, I'm again blending all this out with the help of that same beauty blender. And after blending all this out, now it's time to set this base, and for that I'm using this L'Oreal Matte Magique compact powder, and I'm firstly setting my under eye area with the help of this makeup sponge. And now I'm going to use this large fluffy brush. I'm going to set all over my face. And now to give a little dimension to my skin, I'm using this Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm just going to use this contouring shade from this Duo palette, and I'm just sweeping it across my chin area, under my cheekbones as well as on the forehead. And I'm using a small fluffy brush, and I'm also contouring my nose using that same contouring shade. Now I'm using this Swiss Beauty blush palette, which has a variety of blush shades, as well as it also have a contouring shade and an highlighting shade. So I'm just mixing up both these blush shades and just sweeping it onto the apples of my cheeks, and I just like to drag the blush from the cheekbones towards the temple area. And I'm also applying this blush onto my nose because I just love it that way. Now for the highlight, I'm using the highlighting shade from the same palette. And I'm just applying it using a highlighting brush onto my cheekbones, bridge of my nose, center of the forehead, as well as on the cupid bow. Now let's do the eye makeup, and firstly I'm just going to do my brows, and for the brows I'm using this Miss Claire eyebrow cake, and I'm just mixing these two shades from this eyebrow cake, and I'm using this small angular brush to shape as well as fill in my eyebrows. Just apply a small feather-like strokes from the start to your arch to just build the color and to just define your brows. And now using this spoolie, I'm just blending all this out for the fuller and natural looking brows. I'm using this concealer as a primer. I'm just applying it all over my eyelids. Now after applying a nice coat of this concealer all over your eyelid area, I'm using a brush to blend it out really nicely as well as to clean out the area under my brows. Now for the eyeshadow palette, I'm using this Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette in the variant Rose in the Air. And I'm firstly taking this transition color onto a small brush, and I'm just applying the shade a little above my crease area and then just blending all this out. Now I'm using this another transition color on a small fluffy brush, and I'm just applying it all over my crease area and gently blending all this out. Now I'm using this rustic orange shade and I'm applying it all over my eyelid area using a small blending brush, and I'm just applying it as well as also blending it at the same time so that the shade disperses evenly on my eyelid and just creates a very nice blending effect. And now I'm taking this dark brown shade on that same small brush, and I'm applying this shade on the outer corner of my eye just to create a little dimension to my eyes as well as to create a little bit of depthness on the outer corner. And now lastly, to create that shiny and glittery effect, I'm using this Swiss Beauty liquid eyeshadow. And now very light-handedly, I'm just applying this liquid eyeshadow and creating a nice cut crease effect. And now for the liner, I'm using this Lakme Insta liner. And I'm just applying a very nice and simple winged eyeliner. And I'm using the mix of both these shades and I'm applying it on my lower lash line with the help of this very small blending brush. Now using an eyelash curler, I'm just curling up my lashes. And now for the mascara, I'm using this Wet n Wild Renegade mascara and I'm applying a nice and a thick coat of mascara onto my upper as well as on my lower lashes. Now I'm using that same highlighting shade from that blush palette and I'm using this shade to highlight the inner corner of my eye as well as the brow bone area. And now for the lipstick, I'm using this Wet n Wild liquid lipstick in the shade Give Me Mocha. It's a really pretty nude lipstick shade which is one of my favorites. And on top of this lipstick, I'm using a Wet n Wild lipstick, but this time in the shade Coral Corruption. And I'm just applying this lip color on the center of my lips. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope that you liked this video. You can wear this makeup look in parties, function as well as in the upcoming wedding season. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you like it, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe my channel. It will mean a lot to me. And yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you guys super soon with a brand new video. Till then, bye bye, take care.